For the 13 years I've known Steve, if I were to sum up his attitude, his tenacity, his mantra, it would be, it's not a matter of if we will accomplish the goal, it's only when. It's not a matter of if he will block the punt, it's when.
You just heard from New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees. He's describing his former teammate Steve Gleason, who became the first NFL player to receive the highest civilian honor awarded by Congress, the Congressional Gold Medal. Gleason played 7 seasons in the NFL, all of them with the Saints. However, he's most remembered for the most dramatic moment in the team's history.
Morton Anderson is here for most field goals. Look out! Right through! A pick block by Steve Gleason. It is scooped and scored by Curtis DeLoach. Touchdown, New Orleans!
It was the first game for the Saints in the Superdome after being rebuilt following the severe damage the stadium suffered during Hurricane Katrina in 2005. That play would help rally a city fighting to rebuild from the devastating aftermath of the storm. But little did Gleason know he would have a much bigger fight on his hands.
And then noticed an email pop up from Steve Gleason. 3 minutes later, with tears rolling down my face, I looked at Joe Vitt in the seat next to me and choked. Steve Gleason has been diagnosed with ALS. We were both in a state of shock, numb to the core. Of all the people on this earth, Steve is the last person to ever deserve something like this. Steve was as blunt and raw and honest as he could be in that email, detailing his diagnosis, but also acknowledging that he was scared and frustrated. But at the end, Steve said, and I quote, "I promise to fight and believe and expect the extraordinary, and smile and laugh and cry and love our lives for every breath that remains in my body."
Gleason was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease in 2011, and today Congress honored him for work he's done to help people suffering from ALS.
We come here today to honor Steve Gleason, a true American hero, a leader of outstanding courage and unmatched resolve, who has inspired a nation and transformed the lives of millions of people living with ALS.
Gleason spearheaded the effort to pass the Steve Gleason Act of 2015. That law helps ALS patients get access to technology that helps them communicate with others as they lose the ability to speak and move.
I feel that this honor represents some joy, encouragement, and even triumph for the tens of thousands of extraordinary families currently enduring life with ALS. Also, the millions of extraordinary people in this country living with disabilities or other illness.